Title: Momma's gun shopping spree. Michigan mom faces charges for arming threatening son. What were they thinking? TLDR, Michelle Berka, a 56-year-old mom from Michigan, has been charged for allegedly lying to purchase firearms that ended up in her son Randall Berka II's hands. Her son, who previously made death threats against Democratic politicians and was declared incapacitated in 2012, is also in trouble. Is mom always knowing best a myth in this case? A mother's love, how far would you go? In a shocking turn of events that has both lawmakers and common folk scratching their heads, Michelle Berka, a loving mother, or so it seemed, has been charged for lying when she bought firearms that were later found in her son's possession. Did she know what she was doing? And why did she go this route? Her son, Randall Berka II, who lives with his parents, had earlier been charged with illegally possessing guns. That's right, the same guy who publicly declared death threats against the president, governor, and members of the LGBTQ community on YouTube. He had been involuntarily committed for mental health care in 2012 and declared incapacitated. So, why did his mom think arming him was a good idea? Threats, guns, and misguided motherly instincts. Michigan, where family bonding seems to include a bizarre intersection of politics and weaponry, has seen a surge in threats against public officials recently. Remember the plot to kidnap Governor Gretchen Whitmer last year? Yeah, it's getting wild over there. The charges against Michelle were unsealed this Tuesday. While the indictment does not outright name who Berka gave the firearms to, 4 of the same firearms were found with her son in March. Coincidence? We think not. Now, Momma Berka faces up to 10 years in federal prison if convicted. Her son, meanwhile, is still dealing with the fallout from his threats. Is this a lesson in tough love gone horribly wrong? Or a sign of a deeper societal issue? Questioning the laws and the mother's motives. A U.S. Supreme Court ruling in June made it more challenging to convict a person of making a violent threat, including against the president or other elected officials. But that's not the real kicker here. Michelle Berka told the FBI that her son scared her and should be arrested. She bought him guns but wanted him in prison. Mixed signals much. Another Michigan man, Jack Carpenter III, was arrested for threatening to kill state government officials who are Jewish, adding to the increasing list of threats. It appears the threats are not calming down anytime soon. Conclusion: an unsettling family affair or a sign of times? Versus. Michigan's situation is a crazy cocktail of threats, family drama, legal entanglements, and, dare we say, poor judgment. One thing is for sure, this isn't the heartwarming mother-son tale we were all hoping for. What drives a mother to make decisions like this for her son, who she knows is a threat to himself and others? Is it a failing in our system, or something more profound and troubling in our society? More importantly, what would you have done if you were in her shoes? Leave your thoughts below, and let's stir up this controversial pot. How do we tackle these increasingly common threats, and what's going on with Michigan's love affair with violence and politics?